Now, do I have Jessica here?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jessica. And is it Ches?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ches. Now, Ches, I have to say, I've read a number of cases this week, and this, in many respects, is one of the saddest. And the reason for that is because, Jessica, who's that over there?
My sister.
It's your sister?
Yeah.
Now, your grandparents, at some point, fairly recently, passed away.
Yeah. My granddad passed away in 2015, but I got told about my money in 2016.
After your grandfather passed away,
Yeah.
you were informed that there was some money coming to you.
Yeah.
And it was quite substantial. It was going to be £23,000. Now, not all of that was for you.
No.
The amount that was going to come to you was going to be 10,000.
Yeah.
Was 10,000, and your dad was going to get 13,000.
Yeah.
Correct? Now, your dad, who was in Ethiopia,
Yeah.
didn't have a bank account,
No.
and so you were going to hold it on trust for him.
Yeah.
Now, that creates all sorts of real legal complications
Yeah.
for you. You understood that?
Yeah.
You were given nothing as part of that legacy.
Well, they left it to my dad, and then my dad chose to leave it to who he chose to leave it to. I fell out with my dad, you see, so...
It was his share of the house.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, that rather changes things, I'm afraid.
Yeah, OK.
Why did your father say you were entitled to 10,000 of that legacy, but in effect refused to give shares any?
Because they haven't got a relationship.
I have to ask you very simply, how do you feel about your sister being granted a huge award from your grandparents' legacy and you being left with zero, zilch?
Quite jealous, I suppose. Bitter.
Thank you. Is that the first time you've heard that?
Yeah.
It came to you financially, the money came to you.
Yeah.
And rather than giving your dad £23,000 in one lump sum, you're going to give it to him in dribs and drabs. Not long after you've received this money, roughly a month later, correct, there is a discussion about borrowing some money. What did Shez come and ask you for?
£5,000.
Half of it?
Yeah.
Why did you ask her for £5,000? What was that for?
Just to get straight.
What
Like,
do you mean to get straight?
loans.
Let me tell you, madam, when somebody said to me, I'm going to lend you £5,000 to get straight, Judge Rinder, it's a rather challenging thing to say. Also, the fact it would take considerably more, I would have thought.
Just various debts, rent arrears, loans that I took out, catalogues. I've had problems with my car, so, you know, a new car and just life in general.
Because of life?
Struggles.
Did you make her sign something?
I did.
Now, that was very sensible. Can I see the document?
Yes. It's very small.
When was this written?
June 2016.
Do you accept that this... Assume I can go and test this. Are you saying this was written exactly at the time that you signed for the money? Yes or no?
Yes.
You're saying in 2016, when you handed over this money,
Yes.
you took a little bit of paper out of pad in your house and you got your sister to sign for this?
Yeah.
Quite sure?
Yes.
Now, madam, why did you do that? It's a very sensible thing to do.
Because the money, about £5,000, I had plans for that money.
What were the plans?
Well, hopefully wanted to see my dad for my birthday.
Did you go and visit him in Ethiopia?
Yeah, and also to get myself a car as I'm doing my lessons. I'm near enough test ready.
Now, madam, did you believe at the time you could have afforded to pay back £5,000?
Yes.
How was it that you believed that you were going to pay this money back? And let me tell you for a second, when I said at the beginning of this case, I have a nose for this sort of thing, and it helps you to tell me the truth. It might not make any difference to her case. Did you believe at the time you took this £5,000 that you could reasonably pay it back within a year?
I believe I could pay, maybe not all of it.
If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, so that you never miss out, subscribe, clicking down there. That's an order.